Hello everybody, my name is Greaser Games and welcome back to our little mod series for Derail Valley. So in this video we're going to be checking out two different mods for Derail Valley. We're going to be checking out Zback's couplers. I don't even know if it works yet. You saw in the previous video I just downloaded it and showed you how to use the mod manager, but we're going to actually see if this mod works. It should work. It was updated for to replace the realism overhaul, so we should see how that's going to handle. Now what we're going to do now, we're not only going to be checking out this mod, we're also going to be checking out the fireman assistant mod. If I go here, we should actually see it. It's a very popular mod. If we go to latest, that's your no, updated. Yeah. Fireman Assistant. That's mod we're going to be checking out because I know a lot of people like the steam locomotives, and if you're just getting used to operating a steam locomotive in Derail Valley, this mod can somewhat help you in not blowing it up the first time. There's different levels of it. You can set it to none. I mean, this is the injector override. So this is essentially, you can't mess with it at all. Okay? And I mean at all. Temporary means that you have a ability to override it. Okay? Now, you have the ability to override it, but when the manager decides it wants a new value, it will decide to change it. Okay, which essentially means that you can't underfill the boiler. You can overfill it, but you can't underfill it. And the complete means that it's going to turn off the management system altogether, and it will only activate if you your boiler's getting too low of water. So, and also protects you from overfilling it as well. Now, on here you have none, which turns the mod off. There we go. You have no explosion, which ensures that you never let the water level get too low. You have over and underfill protection, and you have full management, which full management does its best to provide, the best injector setting for whatever you're doing, and tries to maintain you around 13 bar. Now, I want you to remember 14 to 14 and a half is where the safety valve will blow off and let water out of the boiler. So you don't really want to get it that high, so you want to keep it around 13 bar if you can, and the injector plays a big factor into that by adding cold water into the boiler and dropping the boiler temp down, which then decreases the temperature, decreases the pressure in the boiler as a consequence. Now, they are planning to add coal to keep fire going and making it to where you have an automated coal as well. So all you really do is operate the train. You don't have to worry about the coal management or the water management. So that takes a lot of the management out of the steam locomotive. If you're just getting used to the steam locomotive and trying to see how it operates and getting the feel of it, then if you want to become the fireman, you can become the fireman, but as well. But in reality, normally you have a fireman and an operator, right? So the fireman takes care of the fire and does all the boiler management, whereas the operator is managing the locomotive and making sure you're staying within the track limits. Now, the S282 is not too bad, nor is the S060. The S060 you gotta watch because it has a smaller boiler, which means it can run out of water quicker, and it has a smaller water reservoir, which means it can still run out of water quicker. So, yeah. I haven't really ran out of water with the S282. I have ran out of water with the S060, but still managed to make it to my destination one time. The other time, I had to go and stop at a station, fill up, and then I ran out of water again, but still managed to use the reserve steam to actually get to the station that I needed to be at. And that was a little bit of my management mishap on that one. But yeah, no, this should be pretty interesting of a mod. I wouldn't really use it that much, right? I'd use it if you're just getting used to Steam. Or if you're just relaxing and playing the game to blow off some steam. But yeah. So that's enough of a mod overview and me rambling on forever. Because that's about 5 minutes of me rambling. Sweet. Okay. Let's actually get into the gameplay, shall we? Let's do non-VR version. Okay. Now, this is an old way that I used to record. Hopefully, it still is a decent way. We'll see. I'm actually going to go here and let me turn this off, turn this back on. Alright, you guys are going to see a black screen for half a minute. Not really half a minute, but you get what I mean. Now you see the mod manager window, which I didn't showcase in the last video, but here you have it. Okay. Now what I said we're going to be showing off the Fireman Assistant, which I'm going to be showcasing it in its full water mode, and I'm not going to override it. Okay. And we're also going to be testing out the Zax couplers. Okay. We're going to be using a knuckle. Yeah. And there's two different knuckles here. Now, it's going to be using the isn't that Soviet? SA sounds Soviet. It does to me, at least. Let's find out, shall we? Let's check out. We'll check out both of them, shall we? Yeah, that'd be fun. So, I don't know if we are going to need to restart the game because of, you know, whatever, but we're going to go ahead and do that, which means you guys are going to have a black screen again for a hot second. It's going to be okay because I'm still here. I'm rambling on like I always do. Alt Future's a great developer, right, guys? Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know if that was necessary, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Now we're going to continue our session 1, which is not the career gameplay. By the way, just an FYI, session 1 is not a career. It is technically a career, but it's a career that I've kind of cheesed. Don't tell the developers. But anyway, it's basically I cheesed it so I could get the unlock custom difficulty, which I rarely ever use now, which is great. Okay, so these are the Soviet connectors, the Soviet knuckle connectors, which you can tell they're definitely Soviet. Now what we... Okay. Now they're unlocked, and I should be able to just ease this locomotive forward. Oh, up there you're seeing a cruise control mod as well. And I can actually go over that. That's a short little mod too. So what that mod essentially allows us to do is once we're in a train, we hit control, then we hit our page up or page down, and we set our engine reverser forward if you're actually set it up right. You want to move it in the direction that the train's going to be moving. Also, probably a good idea to take off the engine brakes, huh? Hey, bud. Sorry about that. Yeah, so... Alright. Let's actually check this out. Now we're gonna ready the coupler. There's no real animations for that, but we're gonna ready it. And we're gonna click and allow the I'm going to allow this cruise control to do the management. Which is going to be fun, right? Alright, we're connected. And just to verify that we are connected, let's pull it up. Let's go ahead and pull us forward a little bit, huh? And see, we are 100% connected there. I'll go ahead and roll this back a little bit, back into position. That seems good. Unlock, unlock, you're good to go. And that's the coupler essentially explained. And what else was I showcasing? So we did the coupler. You see the cruise control. Oh, the fireman assistant is what I was going to showcase. Yeah, that's right. Alright. So we'll shut you off. I could have done that both at the same time then. Where are we at? Are we where I think I am, or are we not? I don't know. However, I can tell you where I know a steam locomotive will spawn. Fireman assistant mod will be checking out now, which is a little bit trickier to do. I will admit, only because. Yeah, sure, why not? Even though we're not really going to be completing this mission, we're just going to be checking it out. Well, checking out the fire management, so we don't really need that. So there we go. Alright. Yeah. So now we're going to go and make sure, number one, I actually have a lantern. And I do. Looky there. Sweet. One of these things are not like the other. Alright. So we've checked out the Soviet and what the Soviet connectors look like. I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I'm glad that I didn't really start the mission yet. So, because we're done. Quit the game and restart. Oh, dang it, I didn't switch the coupler, so hang on a sec. What we're going to have to do, because I did not switch what the coupler was. By the way, this mod, I have it disabled because you see it has errors. It needs restart, whatever. That's because it's naturally not available right now. It hasn't been updated in a very long time. But anyway, we're gonna go here. We're gonna switch over to the American style. Show buffers with knuckles. I don't know what that means. But we will see. So we're gonna save. We're gonna close. We're gonna quit. And we're gonna start. Now you only have to do that with this mod because this mod is changing assets of the game. I think that's why it needs to do that. I'm not entirely sure. Why it wants us to do that, but there you go. Now, if there's a DE6, I mean, still here, we have to go and to the actual iron mine. We're at the coal mine right now. The iron mine is literally right up from the coal mine, and is handy dandy. Now, I don't recall the yeah, see, DE6 still here. And by the way, every time you quit... What? Every time I've quit the game, the frickin' order that I was working on didn't exist anymore. It must have... I don't know. There's been no patch from what I know. But every single time I quit the game and log back in, my active order is no longer active. So I just thought that was a thing of the game, you know. Apparently not. Apparently I've been experiencing a bug this entire time, and I didn't even realize it. Alright, is there really no trash can here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright, now we go to world map, and now we're going to verify that there's an actual S282 here before, because typically... There's an S282 here. Almost every time that I've been here, there's been an S282. Until I go to record a video, there's no S282. There's a frickin' DE2. It's great. I love it. Alright. So, probably over there again. Typically... It's hard to know, really, where the locomotives will spawn at in this game. You kind of never really know. Okay, where's the off track here? We're at the... Iron Mine West. I'm sorry, what? That's where we're at, right? Iron Mine... No, we're at Iron Mine East. Sure. 2P next to B should be an off track. Oh! That looks like a DH4. That's 1000% a DH4. Come on, game. Oh, I love games. Don't you guys know that? No. When I woke up this morning, I said to myself, I want to be spending a ton of money teleporting back and forth from station to station. Figure out which one has a steam locomotive. When I could just run down to Harbor in Town, because I know a steam locomotive will spawn there. That's where we're going. We're going to Harbor in Town. Screw it. It only cost me $1,200. Which is cheaper than running back and forth to those places. That was some weird noises, but okay. Okay, there we go. City Southwest. Isn't City Southwest? Yeah, there. That's not really that long of a trip. Really, that's just boop, 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 and you're there. Anyway, again, the point of this video is to not do an order. The point of this video is just to check out the Janies. Which is what we're going to be doing. Well, it's not really a Janie, it's a knuckle connector. Come on now. If it was a Janie, it would be very annoying. As Heist typically tries to remind us about. Oh, a DM3. So, another fun thing about the mod, this little mod here, I'm going to show you real quick. So, it will actually shift according to where you're at. So, if I put... Hey, actually, no, hang on. Do I need to change this? I don't know if... where is it? Control 10. Control F10. Oh, wait, I'm in Alt, that's why. Wait. I'm confused. There we go. I got it. So... Drive assist, right? Yeah. DM3, boo. Home and end. But anyway, as you see, if I go here and now it should work. But it's hard to gauge that entirely anyway. We'll just cut off the fuel and call it a day. Turn off the electronics as well. Up. Okay, there you go. Look at our Union Pacific, by the way, S282. It's great, right? Reskinned and all. I don't like the skin of the Union Pacific, not gonna lie. Pretty nice. Now what we're going to do is fire it on up and yeah. Steam locomotive is heavy. Loco steam heavy is not supported, I think is what it's trying to say there. In that cruise thing there. Now, oh god, that's not tab. This is tab. Gonna go ahead and load this thing up with coal. Gonna put the dampener down into low. And fire it up just like we normally do. Let that build up the brake pressure as we manually turn the table over. And take a look at these little bad boys. Oh, that looks like a Janie. Oh god. Alright. Get our lantern in place here. Steam locomotive is not supported from what I remember of the mod, that driver assist mod. However, Let's see. Yeah, no, it don't work. It don't work on that. I completely understand that, though. So we're gonna get that out of our face. I don't even know why I have it showing in our face. There we go. It's now out of our face. Alright. Move this sucker. Man, we don't have a lot of steam pressure in here. Oh yeah, you guys won't see the water, that manager yet, for a hot minute. We're fully on. I heard the last two ding ding, you know, tells me that we're fully on. There we go. We're lined. We're good to go. Let's skedaddle. Oh look, manager's working. See, I never opened that up. It turned itself on. Yeah. All right. Out of just for fun. This is gonna be entirely just for fun. Full ragged. On a quarter thread off. That should get that sucker moving. And trying to manage things. Anyway, where is this track? Oh, fun. Alright. I got that. All right. I also haven't showcased the ELT lantern either, which is actually kind of a interesting one. We are going quite fast. One of these things is not like the other. Alright, so we're going to the E. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That's not where I wanted to go. See, it's adding water. This is a great setup. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Union Pacific, don't run without me. Alright. So, according to the station map, we need to go almost to the end on the right-hand side. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Can't believe I didn't catch that, by the way. Alright, we should be good. Isn't that kind of cool, though? Alright. We're going to go ahead and get back over here to the cargo. Because that locomotive shouldn't be moving that quick. 100. Okay. And I guess that's good. I don't know. Hey train, you've about caught up with me. What's going on over here? That's cool, don't tell me. You've been maintaining your speed well, that's all that matters. Time for you to stop maintaining your speed though. This should be good. By the way, the EOT lanterns, you can just stick, you can, normally you can hang them on the connectors here. But because it switched the asset, you can't. I see, okay. Do you see what I see? All right. Those look pretty connected to me. Connect it up. And they actually dampen, look at that. Anyway, if I'm going to show you the fire manager, we might as well go and kick it up a notch. Now that black smoke means that we're not operating efficiently, which makes sense. We are not moving, so that 1000% makes sense. I have to actually get it to shift itself forward. Now, you see how dark that is? That tells me that there's water in these cylinders. What we want is we want white steam coming out. Once it turns white, we know there's no longer water. Which is kind of hard to tell when you have all these lights going on. There shouldn't be water now. Should be fine. The loco is actually very quiet. We still have black smoke, which means we're not operating efficiently. But we're also not up to speed. Now you see we have some rain starting going on, so we're going to open these windows up. Yeah, see, I can't mess with the injector at all. Also, we are going way too fast. If I remember right, 40 is the limit around these curves. We're about to have some fun times, so we're gonna crack this sucker open. We're running efficiently right now. Supposedly. Don't worry about what's going on with the gauges, it's fine. We're probably no longer running efficiently. Oh, we are. We're still running efficiently, even with 2 scoops of... Oh, sweet. What about another? That's probably gonna push it over the ledge. Yep. Yeah, so the water management is completely, it's doing it all by itself, which is cool. It's something you don't, you know. Oh my lord, I can't see squat. Holy crap. We have not experienced this yet. Oh, see, it's cracked it up. Yeah. We have not experienced this yet in the career mode. This type of weather. So this is really, really cool. You might want to take it in while you can. And you see that ejector is working. Pretty cool, right? Anyway. I've shown you what I need to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this little mod showcase. Hope you guys did enjoy the mod showcase. That's, 40 minutes long. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to keep going. Because why not? So, now what you're going to be... Right, okay. So, another couple of mods that we are using, right, in the game. If I go here to... and activate the brake. We are also using, so we're using driver assist, which I showed you. We're using the fireman assistant. We're using the skin manager. We're using number manager. We're using remote dispatch, and we're using the S282, yeah. So, this one, the remote dispatch, you need to follow the instructions when you're setting it up. It's really simple. All you essentially do is install it, start up Derail Valley, wait for your game to fully load, go open, and go to this port. Copy, make a new tab, paste, enter. I don't have a username. There you go. Boom. Now that's a local IP address, which means you guys having it has no effect on me. But anyway, it shows you the jobs. It shows you exactly where you're at according to the station and all the switches. Now this is important because I can go here and just flip the switch if I wanted to. Now in order to do that, once you get to this page, you're going to go back into Derail Valley. You're going to go over here to remote dispatch, and you're going to click on, whoever's the blank name, which is, me, and you're going to do junctions and locomotive control. Once you do that, then you're able to control the junctions remotely, and from here, there we go. We can disengage the train brake and give it some throttle. Probably not. It probably won't work on this locomotive here. Probably won't work on the steam train, but it would work on like a DE or DH. It probably wouldn't work on the whatchamacallit either then, the DM3. But those are the mods that we're using. In order to go and change, if you want to change what number this is, for example, that number, see, 12186, see, or 172186. But we can reskin this to be default, or we can go and reskin it to be the Union Pacific. Now, another thing that not a lot of people realize that's on the walkie-talkie is you can actually enable an LED, and you have like a small little flashlight. You can go around and inspect everything. But yeah, that's your little mod overview. I explained all the mods that I have installed. I went over most things. You guys see the train, right? Yeah. All right. Good. So anyway, yeah, that's all the mods that I currently have been using. I find them helpful to a certain extent. And whenever the custom car loader or a way that you can load in custom trains comes out into the game, or I figure out how to do that, we'll be checking out the DRG trains or whatever custom trains there are. We'll be checking them out. I kind of want to check out the DRG trains, specifically, I think the class, what was the, hang on. Mods at Derail Valley, type in DRG. The class 01, here you go. Now, this one has not been updated since February of 2023. It was made by Greg Tame, as you can see there. And he gave us a little diagram of what all the levers do. So you have 2 water dumps, well, 2 steam dump levers, a water dump, a blower, a water injector, throttle, verser, sander, you know, your typical stuff. But yeah, it's you have to use the custom car loader, which you don't have anymore. So it is unfortunate. Now, actually, it should spawn naturally. So I'm going to be checking, I'm going to be experimenting and seeing if the custom trains do actually just spawn naturally in the game. If that is the case, we'll be checking them out. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon. And I will see you in the next one.